please. James is great. Joy is better. No offense. No offense.
No,
no
that's
offense.
all good.
This man needs no introduction. But they pay me to introduce people. Handsomely, mind you. So last but not least, I got the Eagles, all-time rushing leader. Hold on. Two-time Super Bowl champ. Hold on. LeSean, Shady, McCoy.
Hold that for me. We are in the building, baby.
How you feeling, Dubai?
We in the buff. And we are taking it personal.
We are.
Let's go.
We are. Now look, family, it's about to be one heck of a show. The best 90 minutes of your life. Audience, how we feeling? We good? My dog is good? And we good? Then I'm good. It's all good.
I see it.
Shady, let's get to the topic of the day. Colorado, USC. Deion Sanders, primetime. One of the biggest stories in all of sports. Not college sports, in all of sports. But they got USC, big dog. Caleb Williams, he just won the Heisman. Lincoln Riley, a phenomenal head coach. USC, a top 10 program. Colorado has never beaten a top 15 Pac-12 program since they joined the pack.
Okay.
So tell me, please, what would a win over USC mean for Colorado?
Well, first of all, once they do win,
Okay.
they're going to win this game. They're going to win this game. Right? All the fans, all the students, and myself, we're going to storm the field. That's one. Right? And that means that it's an upset, and it means that the future is bright here in Buff.
It's bright.
In Colorado.
It's bright.
It's bright. I think that if you look at the new era that Coach Prime is bringing here, it's so different. I had a chance to talk to some of the students here that go to school. They're all excited about the game tomorrow. And I said, is there a difference between now and before? They looked at me like this. Stop playing. It's a big difference. And the same way that the students feel, that's going to be the same thing for the recruits. And they win this game, it's going to be more and more recruits, more 5-stars. And guess what? That Louis Vuitton legacy guy, it's going to be Gucci then.
Yeah, it's Louis and Gucci now.
They on the way.
I heard a rumor, Joy. I heard a rumor. I don't know if it's true. I heard a rumor that when Colorado wins, Shady is going to class with Shador Sanders.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
I heard a rumor.
Look, me and Shador.
He put his backpack back on. He put his backpack back on.
The shades and the hat, they ain't going to know it's me.
No, here's the crazy part. He didn't go to class at Pitt, but he'll go to class at Colorado. I can't make sense of it. But Joy, what would a win over USC mean?
I mean, I think it would flip the entire college football world upside down. I mean, we have to come off of the game last week, unfortunately, but that sets the tone for this weekend. The pressure is, in my opinion, all on USC. They're trying to go for a national championship this year and compete for one and take the next step as a program. If Colorado beats USC, which they are not expected to do, what do you do with the rankings? What do you do with Oregon now? What do you do with the rest of the Pac-12? It would completely break college football, which is sort of why I'm rooting for it to happen. I am also an agent of chaos. I'm also going to pick the Buffalo. I am picking the Colorado Buffaloes. I am. And I'm very interested in chaos, as you know. I root for anarchy. So I think it would be an absolute chaos bomb.
Well, we all know college football is all about recruiting.
Yes.
That's true.
Right?
That's right.
People go to USC, people go to Oregon, people go to Georgia because they want to win a national championship, right? If Prime gets this one done and Shador gets this one done, it lets all the recruits in the world know that Prime is ready to win a national championship.
Yes, sir.
And it might not be this year, but we're building a team to win a national championship. So you don't got to go to Georgia. You don't got to go to Alabama. You can come right here and win the national championship. And that's what this game will say. Deion already told us we're a couple pieces in the trenches away. But if they get this one done, and you letting all those recruits know, and their mamas and daddies know when Prime walk in that house that they are competing for a national championship, Prime is already changing college football. But like Prime say, you better get me now. Because if USC don't get him now, they ain't never going to get him. Because Prime and the Buffs are coming. I'm going to save my pick. I don't know who I'm going yet.
For the end of the show.
But y'all see our outfits, though.
Now look, America, our show has heroes and it has villains. I'm not going to tell y'all which one is which. I'll let y'all decide the characters at the end of the show. But Prime is a trendsetter.
Yeah. He is.
He truly is. I got a question. Now, I got a question for an individual in the audience, so I'm going to need you all. I'm going to need somebody to help me take the camera of this certain individual in the audience. Did you own that hat before Prime? Did you own that hat before Deion Sanders? He said he did. He said he did.
He got some swag.
He said he did. Shady, talk to me then about, here's the big thing. Recruiting is a big deal. Joy just brought it up. James just brought it up. It is a huge deal. I think if Deion Sanders can win this game, he shows us his ceiling. He shows us just what he's capable of. He shows us he's capable of winning a national championship. He shows us he's capable of taking Colorado to the promised land one day. It might not be today. Yeah. It might be tomorrow, but one day. Right. Shady, from a recruiting perspective.
That's right.
When Colorado goes in there, because you've told me it's when. I believe you when you speak. When Colorado beats USC, how does that change the tide of the 17, 18-year-old five-star recruit in Deion Sanders' office or Deion in his living room?
Let's take me back to some time.
Please do.
I've been recruited a lot. I was recruited. Had some scholarships.
Had some.
Not to Texas, but other places. I just feel like with Coach Prime, when he walks into your house, right, and he talks to your mom, your dad, your grandma, whoever it is, he can relate to at least 85% of the players, the young kids out there want to play football.
Yeah.
Where a lot of coaches can't say that, especially head coaches. He walk, he got that little move. He got that little move. He walk in there. Hey, how y'all doing? How you doing, gorgeous? How you doing? What's up, mama? He's good. Young man. And my thing is that he can relate. And as a player, I want to be part of that. One thing about young kids, they want to be part of change.
Yeah.
Right? Wow, Buffalo hasn't been good for years. Now they are. Right? They beat some top teams, right? Now they need certain pieces. When Coach Prime tells you this, we have everything we need, but we really need you. Mm-hmm. You're going to make the difference. You're going to be the change. Everybody wants to be part of change. Mm-hmm. And if you could change now and be for Coach Prime, for the future, it's going to be so bright.
Joy, there's a lot of pressure in this game. I can feel it. Like on this campus, I can feel the pressure in this game. Do you think there's more pressure on Prime, or is there more pressure on Lincoln, USC, the Trojans? Because they are the team that's supposed to be in the college football playoff. They're the team that already has a Heisman winner. Where's the pressure on all of this lie?
There's always more pressure on the team that's favored.
Yep.
Yeah.
He won a Heisman. He's going for back-to-back Heismans. They're fighting to win a national championship game, compete for a national championship game. All the pressure's on USC. Like I said, if USC loses this game, it's going to break college football. Where do you rank everybody? Where do you put Colorado? Where do you put Oregon?
Yeah.
Where do you put USC? It's not a lockstep program if that happens. So all of the pressure is on the program that's further along, the program that got turned around immediately as soon as Lincoln got there, the program that has a Heisman Trophy winner. So Deion is still building this. Coach Prime is still building this. We all know that. And they're coming off of a bad loss, like I said. So we all watch that. We expect them to be competitive. I expect them to win. But if that happens, the pressure is completely flipped.
Yeah, this ain't even close. I mean, you're talking about a Heisman Trophy winner. You're talking about Coach Riley, who's had 2 years to get his recruits in there, to get this thing going. It's going to be a lot of USC dudes in the transfer portal if they lose this game to Coach Prime. There's no question that all the pressure has to be on. Nobody expected this from Prime.
Nope.
Like we are here. Nobody here expected Prime to be 3-1, but Prime. And Shador.
Shady did.
My man. He tried that. And Shady.
I've been believing since day one.
Yeah, Shady the one who got me believing. But nobody but Shady and Prime and Shador expected them to be 3-1 and to be here right now. So Prime is really playing with house's money right now. If Lincoln Riley loses this game and Caleb Williams loses this game, all the pressure is on them to win. They are playing with house's money. If they win, we're going to be back here again next weekend because it's going to be big noon here again next weekend. You know?
You got to ask permission. You can't just show up in Colorado.
Hey, I'm sure they'll let you have permission if they win. It's going to be all good.
Keep in mind, when you're talking about recruiting, USC is, you got recruited to USC.
I did.
USC is traditionally a glamour program.
Yeah.
Right? We live in Los Angeles. It's a glamorous city. There's a lot going on. You had I'm sure, a great recruiting trip in Los Angeles.
Yes, I did.
You never told me about it, but I'm sure it was great. There are certain programs that we consider to be glamour programs. USC is one of them. You beat USC and your Prime. I know Colorado, I've been around here a little bit, but it's going to be a glamour program. Yeah. It's already trending that way. So when you're talking about recruits that want to be a part of that type of program.
Right. And not only that, you're right, Joy, because when they step on the sideline tomorrow, them USC players coming out here from California, they finna see all them stars on that sideline. They going to say, are we in L.A.?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? They're going to say Prime is bringing Southern Cal.
LA came to you.
No doubt about it.
And it's funny because I think back to when I was getting recruited in 2006, and Reggie Bush, that's when Reggie Bush was Reggie Bush, right? And at the game, he was my host. He took me out and everything. We had a great time. But Snoop Dogg was there, right? They had so many. I'm like, man, all these stars, I want to be part of this. The difference, though, I feel like with Coach Prime, what he's doing is it's organic, right? People want to come here just because it's him and what he's building. So I had so many ex-teammates hit me up like, yo, man, you going down to the game? I can't wait to go down there and support Colorado. Can't wait to go down there and support Coach Prime. If they thinking like that, imagine what a 7-year-old, 8-year-old kids think about. Man, I'll be out there with that 21 on, doing my Deion dance. They want to be part of this thing, and it's a new change here, man. It's a new era.
I would go as far as to say, if Colorado beats USC, it's the biggest win in college football this year, regardless of what happens in the rest of college football.
No doubt.
I've seen Texas beat Alabama. That's cool, but Texas was a good team. I've seen Ohio State beat Notre Dame. Congratulations. Well, Ohio State, you're always really good. But if Colorado, unranked Colorado, USC favored by 21.5.
20, woo.
If Colorado can go beat USC, that's the biggest win in college football this year, regardless of what happens. I got one more question before I got to go to break. How y'all enjoying the show? Now, James, when people say they got a better show than us, how do we take it? Personal. When people say they got a better show than us, how do we take it? Personal. When people say they got a better show than us, how do we take it? Personal. Okay, that's it.
Subscribe here to get the latest from Speak, and go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.